Well, week one of the summer meltdown is now over officially for me. And how was my week? It was good. It wasn't perfect. I started off pretty bad and then kind of got stronger throughout the week. I didn't do anything major, but you know, of course, stuff gets in the way. And so this morning I weighed in at 207.4, which is up 0.4 from yesterday, which means that for the challenge I actually only lost 0.6. And I've just been kind of like going up and down between like 206 and 208 for days. But I'm seeing a difference all over, and there's definitely a change, so I'm not too worried about it. For this week, for last week, I tried to count calories. I did it for about 2 days and then just really failed at it. So, but I guess I finally decided for sure that it's not something I want to do. It was good for the first 2 days, and it really taught me a lot about how I'm eating and what I'm eating. And it's good to keep that in mind. Later on, I might try to do it, you know, for another day or two just to see where I'm at. And I think it would be good, or even just for one day. Just for one day, do it. And I even tracked my water this week as well, because water is just really, really important to me. And so I'm not too sure, but I might try to record my water for most days of this week and continue doing that until I'm absolutely, absolutely, absolutely sure that I'm getting enough water. I think that I'm getting close to in and around enough water, around 100 ounces, 80 to 100 ounces, which is where I want it to be, so it's good. And then after that, I almost want to work on getting more in, because I think it's that important. So I did switch up my exercise routines. I don't even know, what was it, the last week? The last 2 weeks, I'm not sure, but that really interrupted the whole weight loss thing. I was losing about 3 to 5 pounds a week, and now I'm losing like 0.2, 0.6, stuff like that. It's frustrating, but I was just doing the same workout tape every day, 6 days a week, and I wasn't bored of it. It's a tape I've been doing forever, like for years. Every time that I jump on that exercise train, I do this tape, and it's really fun. It's hilarious. It's not that hard. I know it, you know, it's like second nature for me. But I also know that at some point in the past, I did get bored of just doing that. So I didn't want to just get bored of doing that. I went out and ordered, well, I didn't go out, I actually did it right from here, but I ordered a bunch of DVDs, some old funny ones like Richard Simmons kind of stuff, and then I got some Biggest Loser, and I tried that, and I went too hard, and I hurt myself. So I didn't hurt myself badly, just enough to be very sore, and then I couldn't really work out for a week. Then I tried my Jane Fonda after a couple of days. That's the old one that I do all the time, and I could do it so much better, but I hadn't been doing it every day. I'd been doing very, you know, easy, minimal, kind of like not wanting to get into it too much because I didn't know the routine off by heart kind of stuff. So I think I kind of took a step back, but in order to add different exercise and more exercise to my routine, you know, I really had to do that. So I also decided a couple of days ago that I'm going to take the moves that I know from that Jane Fonda tape and put it to my own music and really learn it off by heart kind of stuff. So I'm not watching a video, but I'm listening to music that I like, that I know, and we're also working towards perfecting a routine that is fun for me, and I just think that that's going to be really great, and I'm going to practice it all day today. I found this kind of unitard in my closet. It's like a full body unitard. I have no idea where I got it. And I'm going to maybe, you know, work on decorating it or something, and making myself look really silly. And then practicing these routines until I have them perfect. And then I think I'm going to like try to film them, so later I can look at them and I won't necessarily have to remember the steps. I'll just have to follow along with myself. So I think that will be fun, and I think it's going to take me a couple weeks definitely to get them down right, and it'll just be fun to practice them. But I'm also going to try to keep doing my old routine, still go swimming, still try some new ones. So just in a transition period with the exercise, and part of me feels guilty like I'm not doing enough, but I am doing enough because I have been exhausted all week, so I know that, and I've been eating pretty good. I had a couple of bad days after the calorie counting thing. It's not a big deal, but I just kind of felt like, I failed at it. And that just kind of bummed me out, and so, I use that as an excuse not to be 100% hardcore the next few days, and that I kind of suffered for that, only in the numbers on the scale, not in my size or the difference that I'm seeing. I am seeing a difference. Like when I sit like this, my double chin is like way smaller. This is way better. I know that I'm seeing a difference. I know that, but it's just hard not to see or not to get as the right numbers that you want. Not seeing the goals that I set for myself kind of, be successful, but that just means I have to change the kind of goals that I'm doing. So it's going to be a good week. I'm going to really work on this routine this week and try to be really active, and also try to make sure I keep up with my everyday stuff. And I'm going to try to make sure I'm drinking water and maybe record it, but I'm not going to add that to my schedule because it's more important for me to actually be drinking the water, and I think I am. So that's good. I hope that everybody has a really good week, and only 8 more to go.